Hi there. I'll be right with you. Running under the gun here today. I thought I'd like to be in tune. I'm Raleigh Brown, and this is another in a long series of curve flattening concerts. I thought I'd pull out the Big Prue today, the OMD, not to be confused with Oriental Medical Doctor, which is a term I'm not unfamiliar with in my day-to-day life. So, got some great songs for you today. Some of them you may have heard before, but one of them you may not. Now, this first one is a Peter Rowan song, although he might not recognize it if I played it for him. If you ever feel lonesome and you're down in San Antone, just beg, steal, or borrow 2 nickels or a dime and call me on the phone. I'll meet you at Alamo Mission and we can say our prayers. The Holy Ghost and Virgin Mother will heal us as we kneel there in the moonlight, in the midnight, in the moonlight, midnight moonlight, in the moonlight, in the midnight, in the moonlight, midnight moonlight. And if you ever feel sorrow for love that you have wronged, with no hope for tomorrow, in the setting of the sun, and the ocean is howling, dreams that might have been, and your last good morning sunrise will be the brightest you've ever seen. In the moonlight, in the midnight, in the moonlight, midnight moonlight, in the moonlight, in the midnight. So if you ever feel lonesome and you're down in San Antone, just beg, steal, or borrow 2 nickels or a dime and call me on the phone. Call me on the phone. So that's normally more of a bluegrass tune, but I like it this way. So, let me say hello to some folks. Hi, Jim Moore, Andreas, Michael Tierson, Dennis Lloyd, Ann Mintz, hi dear. Bruce McNeil's here, Bunny Barnes, watching in a parking lot again. What is that girl doing out in those parking lots? Mike Verbeck, hey. Linda Pasqua Blaze, Tom Dietz, Kit Serikaku, Alex Bevan. Alex, I assume you're streaming tomorrow, but I'll look back later. I'm going to announce it. And Debbie Lipster of Vasayo and Carol Pred. I hope you got my note, Carol. And Kate Petrella and Margot Lemieux and Debbie Lubby Clark and Donna Greenberg, blah, 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 Steve Snyder, Cohiba Cat, Burks, probably the first guy on, one of the first, along with Andreas and Debbie. So, and Jan is on her way to the office to make a living. Something we are all trying to do part of the time here. So, I need a capo. Next up, a little Bob Dylan for you. Every so often I look at the set list for the day and I go, there's not enough Bob Dylan in this set list. And as my friend Alex Bevan has written, what's wrong with the old Dylan anyway? So this is old Dylan, and it's always, I'm glad Jim Moore is here, and it's always kind of dedicated to him and Rusty Leisenheimer and John Hubner and other friends of mine who hung together and kind of lived the predecessor to this song. Fell asleep for to take my rest. I dreamed a dream, and it made me sad concerning myself and the first few friends I had. Damp eyes, I stared to the room where my friends and I had spent many an afternoon, where we together weathered many a storm, laughing and singing till the early hours of the morn. By the old wood stove our hats was hung, our tales was told and our songs was sung, where we longed for nothing and we're satisfied, talking and a-joking about the wicked world outside. With haunted hearts through the heat and the cold, we never much thought we could get very old. We thought we could sit forever in fun when our chances really, they was 1,000,000 to 1. it was to tell black from white. It was all that easy to tell wrong from right. And our choices, they was few, for the thought never hit that the one road we traveled would ever shatter or split. Now many a year is past and gone. Many a gamble has been lost and won, and many a road taken by many a first friend, and each one I've never seen again. I wish in vain that I could sit simply, that we could sit simply in that room again. $10,000 at the drop of a hat, and I'd give it all gladly if our lives could be like that. Bob Dylan's Dream, written when he was just a young man. And I heard it when I was just a young man. We all did, me and my friends. Little did we know. We didn't know what was ahead of us. We didn't know the internet would exist and we'd all still be in touch either. And but we did know that he was a special songwriter right from the beginning. So, a couple announcements. Alex, did you write in and say, are you streaming tomorrow? Are you still here, Alex? Streaming at 3:30 tomorrow. Alex Bevan, don't miss that. And there's lots more people who have checked in here. We have a nice crowd. I see Liz Van Allen and Lucy Oliverio Gernot. And TJ Calatrella, hey man. Yep, I know, the Peru sounds incredible. You should be here. Then you'd really see what it sounds like. And one of these days, someday, I'm going to come up to Woodstock. I'm going to go say hi to Happy Trom and you, and I don't know who else. Maybe some other people too. Okay. And so next up, I have an instrumental. You might have gotten a hint of what it was if you read the teaser, because the title was included there in a kind of subtle way. It said something old, something new, something borrowed, but beautiful. And this is called But Beautiful. but beautiful. And it is. Great tune. So there's a PayPal link if you'd like to leave a little something. I wouldn't refuse. Alex tomorrow at 3:30. Kokomo Kid tomorrow at 10 a.m. And every weekday, every day except Saturday. The Kokomo Kid is Guy Davis. He's a great blues man. Alex, of course, is the folk laureate of the state of Ohio and many places other than that, too. And a great guitar player, singer, songwriter, and humanitarian, I might add. And I will be back Saturday at 3 and then Sunday at 10:30 a.m. And I have one more song for you, and this one comes from my friend Cozy Sheridan, who you may have been watching her streams. If you did last week, you probably already heard this song. And it's a song for our times. I think it's a song that we all need to hear. And Cozy would have been here today to listen to it, but she's teaching a songwriting workshop right now. So the title of this kind of says it all. It's going to get better. It's gonna get better someday, somehow. These'll be the hard times we'll remember, and some happier now. It's gonna get better someday, somehow. And there's gonna be good times that be coming soon. This will be the dark hall that led to a brighter room. It's gonna be good times someday, somehow. And there's gonna be a bluebird in a clear blue sky. Happiness will land on your shoulder in some coming by and by. You're gonna be the bluebird someday, somehow. There's gonna be sunny, sunny afternoons. The mornings will open like a spring flower in bloom, and we'll be sitting in the shade someday, somehow. It's gonna get better someday, somehow. This'll be the hard times we'll remember, and some happier now. It's gonna get better someday, somehow. It's gonna get better someday, somehow. These'll be the hard times we'll remember, in some happier now. It's gonna get better someday, somehow. Someday, somehow. Someday, somehow. It's Gonna Get Better by Cozy Sheridan. Keep your fingers crossed that that's the truth. Thank you so much to all of you for coming in today. I think I can do this, I can switch over here and say hi into this camera and say a last hello to folks. Diney and Wayne are here. And Margot Lemieux and the rest of you, I think I got to say hi to most everybody else. Steve Davidson. So you stay safe and stay sane. And if you get cranky, take a nap. In fact, you can take a nap even if you're not cranky, okay? And I'll see you on Saturday. Bye. And see Alex tomorrow.